Good morning, world. Good morning, Transformation Nation. Oh, we finally made it. Just waking up. Service is about to start in probably about 2 hours. Didn't think we were going to make it, but we're here. I got to get up and get dressed. I'm so excited. Back in set during the crazy series. I've basically been on a whirlwind, falling in love with the church and into a deeper relationship with Christ. And I remember telling my sister in September, October that I felt like I was supposed to come here and that I was going to meet Pastor Mike Todd and attend the church. And prior to that, I had been praying for a church home. And in December, I decided to make Transformation Nation my church home for me and my family. Because unfortunately, most of the churches that I was attending didn't have things that were, I guess, practical for the kids to learn and absorb. They didn't understand what was going on. And Mike Todd and Pastor Charles, or Pastor Mike Todd and Pastor Charles, they make everything relatable, practical. And I just love how they demonstrate things to give us greater understanding. Well, so we made plans, me and my friend, to come. We booked the room January 16th. Then we watched the weather, and everything was clear and everything was fine. And then in South Carolina, where we drove from, over 14 hours, or excuse me, it was approximately 14 hours away. The week of that Thursday, there was rain like I've never seen before. Places flooded. It was 100% rain all day. It rained and rained. I think they said we got like 10 inches. The banks and stuff rose, and then that Friday the sun came out, but there was wind, and the wind blew and blew and blew, and I don't think any of the water receded. And then on Saturday morning it was cold, and then about 10 o'clock, 11, it started snowing, and it actually accumulated, I want to say, about an inch where I was, where we were located. It was snowing and snowing and snowing. And I'm assuming it had snowed across the corridors or the paths that we were going to take. And it came up the possibility of cancellation. Anybody knows me? Oh no, I paid my X amount of money for my room, and there was no cancellation fund, and I didn't care. Rain, sleet, snow, tornadoes, we were still gonna go. I was not coming. So I kept praying, or looking at the things, because I didn't believe about the snow. I was just still in doubt. I was checking everything. I really didn't see anything online, and then I started seeing some stuff where snow had hit the I-20 corridors and whatnot. But I prayed that he would just bless us and allow all the roadways to be clear and free of snow, and allow us to make it here safely, because I just thought it was the enemy stopping us or trying to stop us from coming. We felt like we had a purpose for coming out here, and I still do. Great anticipation for what is to come. And so we left late because we were supposed to leave about 12. We got on the road about, what time we get on the road? About 1:30. Mm-hmm. After we rented the car, we went to go rent the car at a particular place, small city in Malden, and they were closed. So we had to drive to another place and pick up a car, and we didn't get the car that we were supposed to get. We got a smaller car. Enterprise, I'm gonna need you to make sure that your cars have windshield wiper fluid in their vehicles and everything else properly works. But anyway, so we got the car and got on the road and we drove. And as we drove south, we saw the dusting, but the roads were perfectly clear. He had answered our prayers, or my prayers. The roads were perfectly clear. The sun was shining. There was no traffic at all. So we were able to move in and out of lanes. The app said there was, what was it? Road traps or whatever, or speed traps. We might have passed one. So the police weren't heavy out. It was just amazing. All the snow that everybody was fretting. My God. He guess evaporated it, or it just wasn't there. And again, like I said, it was just sunny, clear, perfect conditions all the way through. And then when the sun finally went down, we noticed the North Star was out, and it was brighter than we've ever seen before. I don't even think I've ever really noticed. And sometimes you go outside and you look up at the skies, and this was really bright. I noticed the difference in the moons, but this star was really, really bright. And I guess we could see it because we're moving through the northern parts of the states, but it followed us all the way to, or I'm gonna say it guided us all